Hi there, I'm Jonathan Graham. I'm the MD here at Inward Revenue Consulting. I want to talk to you about a role that I'm working on today that I think you'll find particularly interesting. It's selling what I would refer to as analytics solutions. Clients paying 60 to 70k base, 140 OTE. This really is an absolute belter, a lovely, lovely job. It's working for what I would refer to as a very high growth solution house in London. So they're growing at a lovely rate, nice steady rate, not a ridiculous, what I call blitz scaling business where they go from 1 to 500 employees in a year, but it's growing at a nice steady rate. I would say the first thing I noticed when I met the client last week is this is a really nice place to work. The company themselves and the leadership team of the business have worked really, really hard on culture definition, values definition, and actually do genuinely live and eat and breathe the culture of the business. And you can see why they're being successful, because it's culturally the right place as well as being strategically the right place. And therefore there is a synergy amongst the people that work there. And it's little things like they have a beautifully printed, up-to-date booklet of what being an employee at this particular business means and what the culture really means to be part of that culture. They've got some amazing global brand name clients on managed service contracts for what they refer to as management information solutions. So we're talking about big global branded food chains, key online retailers here. They've got some lovely, very referenceable reference clients. So what's the job? It's working in one of 4 key verticals, and you're going to need experience in one of them. Oil and gas, house building and construction, insurance and retail. It is a new business job. It's pure new biz. You will be really well supported by incredible marketing resource for a business of 30 people. You've got inside sales. You've got 2 people in marketing. You've got events taking place regularly. They invest very heavily in marketing automation around the Salesforce platform. So you might do a little bit of self-gen, but in a business of this size, it will not get any better than how this is organized. They invest money in marketing. They invest money in lead generation. And one of the things that's exciting when you meet them, they even have a designated sales operations person outside of the marketing team. It's a very well structured environment where you can see the management team. They are very clear. They closely and very tightly monitor key performance indicators around incoming leads, lead generation, conversion of leads, and around the scalability of that lead generation system. So it's a nice gig for somebody who wants to walk into an environment where actually you'll have a half decent chance of earning your 140 grand next year, because actually a large portion of the business you'll do will come from leads. And then you'll have to bring some of your own, given that you know your vertical as well. What they want somebody to do is develop problem-led solution sales around what in reality is data and management information issues. So for example, one of the clients is a managed service with one of the key house builders. They started in the Office of Finance, doing a managed service around planning and forecasting, and now they do a managed service around all the key management information elements across that entire business. So any management information that's coming out of any system within that business, this particular client of ours are managing and bringing together for the management teams to be able to make the decisions they need to make. And that's across a number of different technology platforms and products and systems. Another example is full managed service over CPM that they do for a client, data warehousing, BI, cloud data. And they're partners with some really key vendor names across robotic process automation, data warehousing, master data management, BI, planning and forecasting. So it's a really cool boutique environment that are getting it right. What are they looking for? Well, you need to be a good new business salesperson, and you need good business acumen. If you're not already in the big data environment, but you're a specialist in some of those verticals, then what's really important is you've got to demonstrate at interview that you really, really get the importance of management information in those environments, and that you get the streams of data that are contributing to that. sounds silly, but you ideally need to be quite a sociable, pleasant, friendly character. You know, a gruff Lone Ranger salesman is going to struggle here. There's lots of company events. Whilst I was in with the client and we were talking, he had a pop-up on his phone, and he picked his phone up and he showed me, and it was the team WhatsApp for the whole company, and somebody was sharing a baby photo. And he quickly responded, "Oh, that's nice." But it's a really very tight-knit, warm environment, and part of the process will be working out if you're a good fit for that culturally. Ideally, you'll have sold to the Office of Finance on your travels. Ideally, you'll get data and analytics. You're really going to need to want to be part of something that's fun. This isn't a job where you go, you be a Lone Ranger, you earn 200k, you stay at home, you come to the office every now and then, you take your money and take your chances. It's a team environment where you're part of the gang. You're going to be in and amongst it with your colleagues, even when you're working from home. They're very collaborative. They use leading edge collaborative technology, so they're all communicating all the time. You're going to need to want to be a part of something, and that again is going to be a key criteria. And you're going to need to know one of the key verticals: oil and gas, house building, insurance, or retail. Not a product shifter. I forgot to mention that you can't be a product shifter. Package 60 to 70 base, depending on experience, 140k OTE, fab benefits for a business of this size. It's a lovely job. If you're interested, drop me a note, jonathan@inwardrevenue.co.uk, click the link on the email that you can see here and fill in the application process, or you can hit us up on LinkedIn, one way or the other. Let's get together and we'll talk about it. Thanks. Bye-bye.